Hello and welcome. Today I'm trying something a little bit different. I'm playing a new game, Storybook Brawl. I've been playing it quite a bit and enjoying it a lot, so I figured I might as well post a video on it. If you're new to the game, this game was developed by Matt Nass, Raptor, and I think Matt Place. Don't quote me on that. I'll put links in the description for all the things about it, but it's a really fun auto battler slash card game. It has a lot of like the combo aspects of Magic that I enjoy. I mean, it was made by Matt Nass, so that makes quite a bit of sense. But it's simple enough to learn, so if you're new to the game, hang out. I'll try and explain it as best as I can, and hopefully you get a feel for it. I've won 3 out of like my first 4 rounds, so that'll be, you know, it's been pretty good so far. So the game is essentially free to play. The way each round starts is you choose a hero. So you have, this is your fairy dust currency or something, and there's always 2 free heroes. So I'm going to go with Merlin, and his ability, all of them say their ability, but whenever you cast a spell, give a random character +2/+1 permanently. Then as you play, you unlock this fairy dust, and you can buy these. So it's completely free to play, but it's not necessary to unlock these characters to win, or anything like that. And so here's the interface. Round 1, you start at level 2, and you get gold every turn, equal to how many... Oh, geez, that's going fast. You get gold every turn equal to how many... I'm going to take Cinderella, actually. She's very good. Equal to how many turns have passed. So right now we start with 2 gold. I might want to lock, actually, because that gives me 2 spells for Cinderella. So her ability says she has a quest. Whenever you complete a quest, you get a treasure. I'll complete it pretty quick because I have this thing that casts 2 spells here, so hopefully you'll see that. And the treasures give you certain effects. They sit over here, and they give you like a static effect. You can think of them in Magic like an artifact or something like that. So let's cast another random spell and see what we get. Okay, so we got a gold, and she got pumped from Merlin because we cast 2 spells, so now she's permanently a 6/4. I maybe should have bought like Kitty Cutpurse or something before casting that, because I kind of wanted to... Ooh, that'll be good next turn. I'll just let it go. Because I kind of wanted to pump up my Kitty Cutpurse. This has Slay, which basically means when it attacks and kills another enemy, it gets whatever effect it has. So this is +1 gold. So right now, this turn I had 3 gold because it's the second turn of the game. Or it's like 1+ whatever turn it is. We are going to lose this fight. That's okay. So now I get +1 gold. Now we're up to 4 out of 4. If I kill something during the battle, I'll have like 5 out of 4. Or something like that. So it's really kind of awesome. So this transforms a good character into a random evil character. I kind of actually do want to just continue casting spells. So we're going to take this one and just transform it right away. So this is a spell. You only get 1 spell per turn normally. And Merlin's buffed a random character, aka our Kitty Cutpurse. So now it has more gold. I should have bought Wizard's Familiar before casting the spell, because this says when you cast a spell, it gets +1/+1 permanently. So this would be a 2/2 because I cast the spell. So I made a mistake, but you know, this game's complicated and we're learning together. So now the hope is Kitty Cutpurse will attack, slay something, and I'll get some gold. And the combat, now I have time to explain it. You attack in terms of reading order, and your opponent does the same. So we start attacking on the left, we kill them and got our slay, which is good. And then you just move left to right down the thing. So I'll show the board here. Yeah, so we'll start attacking with Kitty Cutpurse, and then we'll attack with this one and then this one. And then you'll move to your back row and attack there. Characters attack characters from front row to front row before they move on to the back row. So these characters back here are like kind of protected, I guess is a good way to think of them. If you get 3 of the same character, you see this like little shiny thing, that means you have 2. Whenever you get 3 of the same one, they'll combine into one stronger character. It usually doubles their effects. And then you'll get a treasure as well, which is pretty nice. But here we're going to do this. Level up our Cinderella and get a treasure. And I think whenever your monster dies, gives it +2 attack permanently. Seems good. We need to get a monster. I'm running out of time here. And they seem to be on an evil comp, actually. So I'm just going to buy this lady for now, because I want to win this fight and get a random character. Yeah, so the spell says, get a random character of your level if you win this brawl. Kind of high risk, but I wanted the spell to level up Cinderella, because she's pretty strong here. We did not get the slay, but that's okay. And then also casting spells levels up Wizard's Familiar and triggers our Merlin. So we're kind of comboing off here. The last character back here is Queen of Hearts. And she says whenever one of your evil characters dies during the brawl, she gets +2/+2. So she's really good if you have a bunch of evil characters, which I just kind of happen to have, to just have in the back row. She'll get really strong by the end of the fight. And she's in the back, so she's protected. They can't normally attack her until they kill all of your front row. We're going to cast Free Roll because it is a spell. So that you can see it triggers Merlin, buffs our Kitty Cut Purse even more, which is pretty nice. And then we have a lot of these. I don't actually want any of these. Although whenever monsters dies, it gets bigger attacks. I'm not seeing any monsters yet. These are animals and things. 3 blind mice is interesting. So if you get combine them, you get a level 4 treasure instead of a level 2. Typically, whenever you complete a quest or combine a character, you get a treasure of the same level as that character. And you can tell what level it is by how much gold it costs usually. I don't want these. Is this a monster? No, it's a treant, but I do kind of like the end. So I think I'm actually going to lock for it. This is a spell, but it also gives you experience. Experience is what helps you level up. So we're at level 3 right now. Oh, we're playing a little penguin guy. Still no slay off the kitty cut purse. That's unfortunate. Ooh, one's kind of going off here. So the donkey, whenever he survives damage, they summon a random character. So that's how they got this billy goat in the back. I think we're still going to win this fight. Yeah, we still win. Then we attack our opponent there. So this, I guess I want to just buy a random character and devour. Because this billy goat's actually pretty big. Let's just buy this and then devour him for some experience. So now we're level 4. The maximum level is 6. So we rolled. This buffs a treant, but we don't have any treants. I guess I'll get this guy that powers up our evil characters. That's quite a bit better than Kitty Cut Purse. So this says your other evil characters have +1 attack. You can tell whether something's good or evil. The evil characters have a purple border, the good characters have a gold border, and then the neutral characters, I guess Cinderella is neutral. She has like a grayish border. So that's one way to tell. And yeah, with Merlin, we basically just want to cast a spell every single turn if possible. And try and grow our familiar. He's not growing as quickly as I would have liked, but that's okay. I'm just gonna skip to the fight here. Okay, so we did not get the slay. We keep missing the slay on our cat, but that's okay. The way damage is calculated, I guess I did not explain that, is it's equal to your level plus 1 for each character you have. If they're unupgraded, and then upgraded characters do 3. So our opponent took 6 because we hit them for 4, and then we had 2 remaining characters. That's why. We can go for an upgraded Labyrinth Minotaur. I kind of want to cast Gingerbread Party. The earlier you cast this, the better. It says for the rest of the game, characters in shop have +1/+1. So now this is just bigger. We can take Spellweaver. Again, I probably should have taken this before casting Gingerbread Party. Although, maybe I don't want Spellweaver. Maybe I'm just going for Wicked Witch of the West for now. You just put it there, and that'll really help our Kitty Cut Purse go off. Yeah, I'm actually kind of off this guy here, and we're just going to take this guy and go for the treasure. That seems a little bit better to me. Oh, and I'm actually going to put in the Minotaur in for Cinderella, because he pumps my whole team, which is just great, but then also he's a 7/2, she's a 10/7. And when he dies, he's going to pump this one and this one +2/+2. So it's like he's an 11/6, which is just a little bit better than 10/7 when you consider the fact that he also pumps my whole team's power. So Pump the Magic Dragon gives all their support characters a buff. So support is typically put them in the back row. So Baby Root, for example, gives something +3 health. So everything in front of it has +3 health, and in front of it is the 2 squares in front of it. So like for these princesses, for example, it would be like this slot and this slot get +3 health. I don't have any supports yet, but it's likely I'll get one at some point, maybe. We'll see. So we're rolling. We're getting some more interesting characters, but none of these are particularly great. She says, whenever your dwarves dies, I gain +1/+1 permanently, and then quest to buy 7 dwarves. So she's very good with dwarves. And there is bossy, so we could just kind of move into dwarves here and kind of abandon our evil stuff. I like maybe speculating on that, but I also kind of want to like start casting spells. Your other dwarves have +2/+2. Nah, we're just gonna go deep. We're gonna cast that. Alright, well, I think now that I have 2 bossies here, that makes it much easier to triple. So we're just gonna buy 1. And honestly, I think I'm gonna sell the Cinderella. And this cat for a second bossy. If no one else is buying dwarves, I could even lock for a greedy. Whenever she survives damage, you gain 1 gold, which is really nice. If she already has 7 toughness, so if we get a bunch of bossies in play, she'll just be huge. You can get a ton of gold. I don't think it's worth locking for a greedy, but I guess we'll see. Alright, opponent has a Medusa, a lot of Little Bo Peeps. So Little Bo Peep says when she dies, you summon 3 1/1 sheeps. It's pretty good. I think we got a slay with our cat. I don't actually know though. Wow, this thing is huge. Whenever you buy or summon an animal, it gains +1 health permanently. That card is absolutely enormous, and I don't quite know why. That's fine though. So this guy, he only needs 2 copies to upgrade, and he'll give you a level 5 treasure when you do, so that's also something to go for. It is also an evil character. I mean, it's just better than Billy Goat Gruff, or whatever that guy's name is. This guy. Bad Billy Gruff. There's another dwarf. I mean, we could get closer to leveling up our witches. I guess we'll do that, and we do want to cast a spell, so we will buff the attack of our cat. Really just trying to slay. I could play 2 witches for more support. It's hard to say which one is better here. This is a 5/4. I think I like just having these, because they're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. Roughly +10/+10, so I think they're going to be a little bit stronger than the Wicked Witch of the West. Gives +3/+2 to 2 characters, so they'll be like 6, like +6/+4 overall. I guess I want this one here because it's a little bit bigger. I think I'm just going to stay like this. Oh, we're playing against Peter Pans. They have some really big... Oh, we didn't get our sleigh. No. And they have another one of these hungry hippopotamuses, which are very strong. I don't think we're winning this fight. We did kill their pig. So the pig says when it dies, your opponent gets an extra gold. That's why we have an extra gold. And then when you win a game, if the pig is in play, you get an extra gold. So it's kind of like high risk, high reward. I quite like that card. It's looking like evil is just more open. We're going to take Sheep and Wolf's Clothing. Last breath, it summons a 5/5 sheep. I think it's something... Oh, I can't buy it because I have these things. We're going to sell Billy Gruff. And we're looking for something that'll give us a treasure here. Yeah, this is the pig. Whenever he survives a brawl, +2 gold. Last breath, give your opponent +1 gold. I don't think we're strong enough for that just yet. And we do want to cast a spell as well. Chupacabra, we can start slaying with that and it'll grow. Is it too late? I don't think so. Yeah, I think I'm going to give up on these dwarves. I haven't seen any dwarves since I bought them. We're going to get the Chupacabra. Keep rolling. That would be okay with dwarves, but I like Sporko quite a bit. Do I? Let's just take the trash can, put the Chupacabra here, put the cat here. I like this quite a bit, and I think I like the evil support. The 2 witches to make just everything stronger. Maybe I want Chupacabra here, because I can attack and it'll get bigger. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Playing against Trophy Hunter. Alright, cat attacked, killed them, so I get +1 gold next turn. Chupacabra attacked and killed something, so I get +1/+2 permanently. So basically, if this stays in place and keeps killing stuff, it's just going to get bigger and bigger. And that's exactly what we're looking for here. That kills that. That dies there. I think we are going to win this one. Nice. And because we bought the trash can, now we're level 6. So we are the max level now. And we can triple our queen as well, which is huge. Spells cost 2 less is really good if you're playing Merlin. Your characters with Slay have +3/+3. No, we're just going to take Merlin's hat here. So now we can buy Knighthood for 1 less. And what do I want to upgrade? I just upgraded the queen. I don't want to do the Wicked Witch because I can get a third one and just get there. I could upgrade the Chupacabra. That's not amazing. I mean, honestly, none of these cards are great for me to upgrade, but it seems like I can boost the Chupacabra. So now every time it kills something, it gets +2/+4 permanently. And that just seems ridiculously strong. Especially this, we're kind of in the early to mid game, maybe mid to late game. But it, like, imagine if this kills like 2 things in a turn, it's just growing so quickly. 16-2 and 12-9. I think this pumping my team is a little better. It is also a monster, so every time it dies, it gets +2 attack permanently. Oh, this is a monster as well? Oh, wow. Yeah, the Chupacabra is going to go off. Yeah, so this is what an upgrade character looks like. It has like these swirly things. And then if we beat our opponent and the Chupacabra is still alive, this will do 3 damage to them instead of just 1 damage like everything else. Okay, we're playing against Jack's Giant, which gives their whole front row, makes them stronger. Okay. Oh, so the mummy gives my whole team -4/-4, and it killed all the creatures in my back row, which is really scary. So I have the witch. I took 9. I didn't die, but that was really close. They did a lot of scary things there. We could get the Doom Breath. That seems good. Double slay abilities. So Chupacabra right now gets +2/+4 permanently. If we get Baba Yaga, it'll get +4/+8 every time it kills something. That seems good. If I can get other slay abilities too, I would like that. I think I like Doom Breath here more than the cat. I'm gonna speculate on Baba Yaga. I only have the one slay ability. I need something a little bit better. I don't have any good characters to transform. Let's keep rolling. The monster book is pretty good. And I do have Merlin. Actually, that's what I want to do. Let's go here. So the monster book, whenever it dies, Last Breath is kind of like whenever it dies, it casts a random spell, and that does trigger Merlin, so we're going to pump a character like every time this triggers, which is really nice. We need to get something going here, because we don't really have... I almost want to sell just to cast a spell, and I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to sell this, and then devour one of my Minotaurs, and then roll. Don't want any of these. This feels like something I want, but maybe not. I don't know. It's really hard sometimes. I don't have enough like actions per minute to fully go through the menus. But yeah, this dragon, when it hits a creature, it kills the stuff in the back. So you saw it. It attacked them and then killed everything behind it as well, which is awesome. That mummy is really hard to beat though. We might just die here. The queen dies there. Yeah, so we died there. That's unfortunate. Because they had level 5 plus 2 did 7. We were at 5 life. So we get a little bit of fairy dust. We didn't quite place in the top though. Our team was just a little bit too slow. We never really got any good trophies. Anyway, we're going to do another one. Now that you kind of have an idea, I can focus more on the game instead of explaining how it works. So we're just going to jump into another brawl. This is the loading queue. I'll just come back when we find a match. Ooh, we get one of my favorites. Actually, there's 2 good options here. So Sad Dracula says, your front row characters have slay +1 attack permanently. That's a really fun like snowballing effect. Because if you like start attacking them early and then keep winning matches, you can just keep getting +1/+1 over and over. Krampus is a really good static. Your just evil characters are all stronger. Pied Piper. So these are 2 you can unlock live if you have the fairy dust or stuff. But obviously I don't. I think for your first win each day you get like 200 fairy dust. It takes a little while to unlock them, but I think it's like $5 if you want to basically unlock most of the characters. Which the game is free to play, so that's really not so bad. I have a feeling I like Mad Mim. I guess I want to have a chance to win the first round. So we're going to take the Rainbow Unicorn and then lock. And maybe I can start scaling this unicorn because Mad Mim, this is a support. I think I talked about it last time. It gives everything in front of it +3 attack. So if I take next turn I get this spell, which is Forbidden Fruit, which gives me +1 gold. I take 2 damage to do it. And then I can have 2 characters in the front with a support. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Take them down. Yeah, I'll have 2 characters in the front with a support. So we go, ooh. I like Happy Little Tree as well. Let's do that. Take this, get a gold, play this. So Happy Little Tree says it gains +2 health permanently each round. So right now it's a 4-2 because this is giving it extra attack. At the end of this round, it's going to become a 4-4. If it kills any creature, it's going to be a 5-4. So this scaling kind of works well with Sad Dracula, at least in the early stages. So we'll see how it seems fun to me. And Crafty gets +3/+3 for each treasure you have. So we don't have any treasures yet, so he's just a 1/1. But he can be good later on. Alright, we do get 1 slay, so this becomes a 6-4? 6-5? Yeah, 6-5, which is actually quite big. Ooh, transform a good character into a new random evil character of the same level and give it +1/+1 permanently. So we could try and spike this Happy Little Tree, but I kind of want to wait 1 turn here. See if we can get a little bit more buffs on the Happy Little Tree and then upgrade it. Or I guess we'll take Cinderella. Crafty is neutral. I'm just going to take this guy, and I do want to cast a spell for Cinderella. I guess we're just going to get rid of this unicorn. Now we have an 8-2 cat that when it dies it summons a 1-1 cat, so that's pretty awesome. And the reason it's so strong, normally this is a 1-1, is because when you transform a character, it keeps all of the bonuses it got. So because we got a slay with it, it has +1/+1. Yeah, they had the 1-1 version of the cat. So the tree got a slay, so it gets stronger. And it's a... Oh, we win because we have the cat! Perfect. And so now the tree, now it's a 5-5. It's just getting stronger every single turn. Whenever you buy or summon an animal, he gains +1 health permanently. And there are 2 of them, so I kind of like doing that. Is this an animal? This is also an animal. So let's just buy 2 of these. I think we're just going to sell this Minotaur. I could use Falling Stars to get a spell to help us with our quest. That will kill one of our hungry hippopotamuses. I guess the question is, are we okay with that? Honestly, it's a bit greedy, but we're going to go for it. I guess I just don't even put this in play. And I want these to trigger Slay. In fact, I kind of want this tree to trigger Slay more than anything else. No, we'll put it there. Something I'm not certain about, because the tree only has 5 health. I'm not certain, but maybe it has to survive the combat to get +2 health. We'll see. It was a 2-4. I guess it did survive. So this does not answer our question. We barely won that one. Now he's a 6-7. I think the tree does have to survive. So yeah, we want these guys, and we just want to start buying animals, I guess. Is this an animal? No, it's a treant. So let's roll. That roll counts a spell for Cinderella, which is really good. We could take Mad Mim. Double support is pretty nice. And we're early enough, honestly, we could take an Adventurer. Put it here. This is Slay +1 experience, so whenever it kills something, we just gain experience, which can really help you level up and get stronger characters before anyone else. There's a lot of animals here. Billy Gruff and the unicorn. I guess I could keep this in my hand? Gotta be better than Cinderella, though. Alright, let's see if we can get that Adventurer buff. Yes! Killed the cat! So now our experience went up by 1. Next turn we're going to be level 4, and that's just huge for us. Also, this cat got off a kill, got a new slay. This dies. I think we're going to lose this fight, but our hippopotamus did get a slay ability, which is good. We were at 38 health as well, so we had a bit to spare. So now level 4 unlocks a bunch. Ooh, we upgraded our hippos, which is quite nice. So it's a 10-6. Spells cost you 2 less. Your first character has +10 attack, or your dwarves have +2/+2. I kind of like your first character has +10 attack. We're going for the slay composition, and we want adventurer to be able to kill as often as possible. Exactly what we're after. We could take another adventurer. Ooh, wait. We can really level up very quickly now. Yeah, that seems like a lot of fun. And we're gonna transform... I guess at this point we're gonna transform the tree. That lets us get another treasure off of Cinderella. Whenever your monsters die. So these monsters... No, they're just animals. Those are mages. So I don't really have monsters. At this point, this early, I kind of want to take a spinning wheel. Because +1 gold each round does add up over time. She's just a 4/4, so I don't really care about her. And what was the character I got when I transformed? Oh, I got an evil cat. Oh, that's amazing. So yeah, I turned my treant into an evil cat, but because it also had buffs, this is now a 4/10 evil cat, which is actually really good. So, this card has flying. Flying lets you attack over the front line into the back. And it's a 16/16. I don't actually know how it's so big. Oh, it's upgraded. And they have the Dragon's Nest, which gives all your dragons +5/+5. So we're in a bit of trouble here. That kills the dragon. Okay, we take some damage. Yeah, that dragon's really strong. But yeah, flying lets you attack into the background, so they killed my support. And then my creatures were really no longer able to do anything because they didn't have the power boost. What are we trying to do here? I can take a Chupacabra. That does go well with our Slay composition. But we're really looking for triples. We have double this, double this, double this. Once we get a third of any of those, we can get a lot stronger. So I think we're just going to keep looking. Ooh, this one's good though. I like Sporko. This is an animal, so we want to buy it because this gives this +2 health permanently. This is also an animal. Oh, this is very good too. Whenever this dies, it triggers a slay ability on one of our characters. So I think I actually want to put that first. We're just trying to get as high level as possible as quickly as possible. And I guess I want to move these over because I don't even really care if this does anything. And then I'm going to sell the chicken back and transform Cinderella into an upgraded level 3. That doesn't do anything for us. I do like Sporko more than these Mad Mims, but I think I'm just going to roll. All good characters. There's another Hungry Hippo. These aren't animals. I think I'm just going to wait and see what happens here. So this died, it triggered the Slay ability. So now I leveled up. I'm going to hit with Adventurer again and get more experience. I'm being extraordinarily greedy here. So we'll see if it pays off. I don't think, at least this game is not going to pay off. This is a 10/16? I mean, maybe. If I kill that, it says 18. Okay, we're just going to lose by 1. That's not so bad. And so now we don't need these adventurers anymore. Pretty much no matter what we do, we're going to go to level 6 next turn. Everyone else is at like level 4. So we are very far ahead of the game. And we just need to start taking big things like Lancelot is very good here. So I think I'm just going to get rid of these adventurers. This is a free roll, so we can just cast it. And it just gives you... Ooh, Wretched Mummy is very good here. I guess I give each character you got this round +1/+1 permanently. I've already cast my spell, so I can't do that. I kind of like this cat as well because it permanently buffs my Hungry Hippocampus. If Lancelot has 25 attack or health, he completes his quest and then you get another treasure, which is really good. This is a complicated turn to navigate because I also want to put this cat in there, potentially. But I think my composition, I guess, let's see, we're playing against this person. I think we can play it a little bit safe here. Just try and get a hit with Lancelot. He has +10 attack from Sting, and then every time he kills something, he's going to get more attack, and at some point I can just put him in front of my 2 supports. Oh no, he attacked their Jorgamand. This is how good level 6 characters are. It's a 20/20, and whenever it kills something, it gets +20/+20, which is absolutely enormous. We're still winning this fight, I think. Yeah, because of our hippocampus, but it was a bit close. So now we're level 6, and now we can get some really strong creatures. Devour character to gain +2 gold. I don't really need this adventurer. I guess they're both the same. Yeah, we'll get rid of a character. Let's start rolling. We're looking for big stuff this turn. Ooh, the Pumpkin King is really good in our composition. So let's do that. 3 big pigs is also pretty good with our hippocampus. So maybe I just take that as well. Trigger one of the slay abilities. So when this dies, this is going to get bigger. So I guess I want this first. I don't really want the adventurer. So I can sell the adventurer and buy 3 big pigs. I think that's better than the cat for now. I can roll. And I don't want anything from there. I want the Pumpkin King in here though. So we're going to put that in for a Madman. What Pumpkin King does is, for each of your dead evil characters, you summon a random lower level evil character. So when he dies, he's just going to summon a whole bunch of stuff. So you want to put him last after all of your evil stuff dies. We really just have Lancelot in right now because we're trying to complete his quest. Basically, the ideal case is this attacks and dies. We only have 1 creature with Slay, which is Lancelot. So hopefully it'll pump Lancelot. Then we get to attack with Lancelot. If that happens, attack with Lancelot and kill something. Nice. So that pumps it up, and I think next turn we might be able to trigger our quest and get a level 5 treasure, which will be really good. So this is the Pumpkin King, right? He just dies, he summons a bunch of really strong units. The monster book, when it dies, it summons us to cast a spell, so we get a free spell, and we just killed that person. So I think we're pretty strong. The Pumpkin King is huge for our composition. It also summons animals, which gives this more toughness, which I like a lot. I don't like any of these. I guess I want to buy and sell the chicken. I think I'm kind of off this one. Because buying the chicken just bumps this up. And then it sells for 2 gold. It's the only unit that does that. Range support +10 attack. Oh, that's incredible. Let's sell this chicken, buy this. It's quite a bit better than Madmin. So I think I'm going to do this just for this turn. This kind of guarantees that Lancelot will get his trigger. And then we'll be able to get the level 5 treasure, which is really good for us. Nothing here. Transform a good character. Oh man. I could get an upgraded evil character, but honestly... Yeah, actually I kind of want to do that. Get an upgraded evil character. Ooh. Ooh. This is going... How greedy do I want to be? Better than the Pumpkin King? Who are we playing against? Level 10? I want to be super greedy. Whenever your character triggers a Slay ability, this gains +2/+2 permanently. And if you remember, my entire front row has Slay get +1/+1. Right, so this is going to die, it's going to trigger Slay, this is going to get bigger. This guy's going to kill something, he's going to trigger Slay, this is going to get bigger. The mummy dies, it doesn't... You know, it shrinks their whole team, and then this attacks. Eventually we're going to kill the ranger. And it's going to pump this again. Oh no, because it's something in the back row killed it. That's okay though. We took out Na. This was a huge thing to get though. It's just going to get out of control very quickly. We upgraded Lancelot. Your characters have +6/+6 this brawl if you started with fewer than 7 characters. That's really good with the Pumpkin King and things. Whenever an enemy character dies, gives your characters +2 attack this brawl is also good. And this bumps your lowest character's attack by +15/+15. I really like the goose. I mean, I guess we could take the monkey's paw. So all my team is much bigger. We're putting the Pumpkin King back here. And I need to play down 1 character, which I guess we just get rid of. We can sell the Madman. The Lancelot, I guess I didn't even look. 3 big pigs is good. If we can get 3 of those, it would be nice. Baba Yaga double slay abilities, oh my gosh. Get in here. Go there. I need to get down a character though. What do I take out? Sell Lancelot and get rid of the mummy at this point. I just play 3 big pigs and they're just gonna go out of control. We put them here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I didn't have enough time to think through that turn, but I think my composition is very... No, they killed the Pumpkin King first! Oh, that's unfortunate, because it scales basically with how long things have gone. But because I have this that gives all my characters +6/+6, the pigs that these guys summon are also going to get +6/+6, so they're just absolutely enormous. Same with the Pumpkin King's like summoned characters, like we're just really strong now. We're just looking for upgrades. This transform a character into a character that is 1 level higher. No, I think I'm just going to try and find triples. We'll use the free roll here. Nothing. Yeah, we're just looking for things that are essentially like copies of what I already have. The monster book is okay, but honestly, I think we're just better. Nothing here. Ooh, double mummy could be interesting. My cats are really big. Like, getting a level 3 cat would be kind of nice. 14/8 and 11/6. But I think double mummy is probably better. I guess I'm off this Grumblegore because Baba Yaga is just better. So I'll take that. I can take this because I can get a level 5 treasure, but I think we're just going for the mummies. Nothing here. Nothing here. I don't have a spell. There's the cat. Let's just lock for this cat, I guess? Yeah, I don't know. That might be a little bit greedy, but the cat will be strong. Alright, Peter Pants, what do you got? So they do 1 damage to everything. We lose that. What Peter Pan says is he starts at level 3, never grows up, and then characters in his shop gets +1/+1 for each time you would have leveled up. So they had Adventurer, which gives them experience, and that's what leveled them up and made their team a lot stronger. I think we're still fine though, because we have like just so much stuff. Oh, they killed the Pumpkin King with only 1 slot again. Oh, that's unfortunate. We just have too many good units in play, you know? They attack there, and that goes there, and they... I think we killed them. I mean, we have a pretty good chance at winning this. If we can find a way to triple our 3 big pigs, that would be huge. We triple our cat. I'm gonna skip this and just get some gold. None of those were particularly good for us. What does this do? Summons a character to get 10/10 with last breath. Summon the character I swallowed. That one's interesting. We're playing against the highest ranked character here. I guess I take this to potentially get... Actually, this is going to be even bigger, so we're going to swallow the Pumpkin King here. So it's a 16/16, and then when it dies, it's going to summon the Pumpkin King. And I think I'm going to take this to try and get a treasure. No, we want to triple the 3 big pigs. Ooh, Baba Yaga? Another one? That's really good. At this point, I think I'm just gonna get rid of Grimsoul. And then go like this. Put this here even. Wait, this made no sense. I wanted my ranger to go first, because if these die, they're gonna summon pigs, and I'm not gonna have space for them. Okay. Not so bad, I guess. That goes there, that dies. That kills that, so now I get the Pumpkin King. Now I get these pigs. Yeah, I don't know, I might have a space problem here. No, we're fine. Pumpkin King's gonna summon all new units here. Oh yeah, look at that. This is gonna shoot there. The Rotten Apple Tree says whenever it's attacked, it reduces whoever attacked its health to 1. So we just took down the first place person, and we had like a full team, no problem. That's a really good position to be in. So I thought I bought one of these, but I guess I decided not to. Whoops. We could get Cat's Call. That kind of just guarantees we win this fight, so I'm just going to do that. This says, when your front row is empty, fill it with 1/1 cats. They're going to become 6/6 cats, or 7/7 cats, because we have a monkey's paw. So that's pretty good. Let's keep rolling, I guess. Don't want any of these. None of these. No. Hercules is interesting. But honestly, I think I'm just kind of going off. I already cast a spell, so I can't do that. Okay, the mummy, I can level up. I guess I don't need this cat anymore. We get a level 5 treasure. Characters with Slay attack twice. Get rid of this one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is going to be out of control, so I'm putting this first. So, watch this. My characters, my whole front line has Slay, so they're just going to get 2 attacks every turn. Right? This attacks, this attacks. I get double Slay triggers. That attacks, it's fine. Now I attack again. It's so good! Oh my gosh. Just everything in my front row attacks twice. That attacks, and I really hope they don't kill my croc. I guess they do. So now it's popped, I get the Pumpkin King. Pumpkin King attacks, now I summon a bunch of random level 3s. Oh, this is so good. We are going off here. We killed them with the mummy. They have a 25-18 left. But now we get all the cats that we summoned. Yeah, we might even kill this person. No, we're not going to kill them. We're going to do a lot of damage. Okay, we did 8. They actually ended up sniping down a lot of characters. Okay, so we need to be a bit more... I don't know, we're just looking for level 5 treasures at this point. We're playing against the Ghost. The Ghost is basically if someone's died and there's only like an odd number of characters left, where you have to play against someone. So we're playing against someone who's already died, so we can use this to be a bit greedy and try and go for scaling, and then just try and get strong stuff for the next turn when we're playing against a real character. So, not doing any of this. We have the pig, we have the evil queen, none of this is too scary. None of that. Ooh, so that gives us our level 5 treasure, because we only need 2 copies of this to upgrade. Wait, this stays permanently? Oh my gosh, I didn't realize this is just always Pumpkin King. Maybe I want the Pumpkin King back here? Just so I have like a very clean front row? Kinda like that actually. Because the Pumpkin King attacking doesn't matter, but once this dies, if it's like the last unit that dies, I'm just gonna like absolutely destroy them. I guess I want the Slay buff. Because I'm playing against this person who's already dead. They do 2 to everything. Alright, well, they unlock the Pumpkin King. But now we attack twice. We attack, then we attack. Every time we kill something, we get +4/+4 because we get double triggers off Baba Yaga. Yeah, we are going off here. Pumpkin King. This is so stupid. Yeah, we just absolutely dominated them. So we are in the finals. I believe this person should be dead. One of them should be. Hello? Yeah, so we're in the finals. We get another level 5 treasure here. Your support affect all your front row characters. Whenever you summon a character, give it +1/+1 for each character you've summoned this brawl. I kind of like support affect all front row characters. Because now their Slay abilities, we get rid of your first character's +10 attack. It doesn't really matter at that point. Now we're just looking for a good spell. And this Cat's Call is just out of control. So we probably just win. Now we get to roll. I'm just like looking for a good spell for next turn in case we don't beat them badly enough to like close out the game, and Pigomorph is exactly what you want. This transforms a random enemy unit into a 10/10 pig, which is just great. So now I think we can just do this. Because the Baba Yaga support just does our whole front row. Yeah, I think we're gonna try this. Because when this gets clear, we're gonna get a bunch of cats, and then the Pumpkin King is just gonna completely fill our front row again. They don't have any ranged. Yeah, I think we're just fine. Attacking twice is out of control. Let dies, we get more pigs. Crocodile attacks. That summons the Pumpkin King. Pumpkin King attacks, and that's going to summon a bunch of new units. We got 3 rotten apple trees, which is going to turn all of their health down to 0. Actually, this is closer than I would have liked. Oh right, we have the cats. I forgot about those guys. Okay, so we're gonna take Pigamorph. It's just like one of the strongest spells we could hope for. And we're just looking for... I'm not really sure. I don't even think we're using Grim Soul this fight, so that doesn't matter. I could just look for a strong spell for next turn. I can't use that right now. I could just like buy a unit. And then hope that Pigamorph gets there. Right, I have a 22-22, a 17-8. None of those matter too much. I really want to triple my Baba Yaga. That's what I'm looking for. But I think this is fine. We're just going to run it like this. And I'm going to lock this shop so I can get this to get a whole shop full of good spells and hopefully get something that'll just win me the game. Like the one that gives you a whole roll of cats when they're all 7/7s is just really good. Things like that. Alright, this might be the last fight. Opponent looks strong. We Pigamorphed one of their units, but then we just immediately killed it, so it doesn't matter so much. That dies. I don't know how this is going to go. It feels like it's in our favor, but the more times we hit Angry, the worse this gets for us. Because every time he gets hit, he gives their dwarves +2/+2. Okay, so Angry's dead. That's really good. That kills a pig, and then we pop our Pumpkin King, so we get a bunch of new units. Yeah, this feels like game over. Their whole team gets -4/-4. We kill their back row. That dies. Yeah, I think we did it! Haha, first place! Alright, that is a pretty good introduction to this game, I think. We spent one where I was explaining you didn't play so well. So you get 100 points, 100 fairy dust, and another crown every time you win. You have the opportunity to take a picture of your winning team. This team was awesome. We didn't even need a 7th unit. Mostly because we had the thing that pumps our whole team. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. If you're interested in seeing more of this game, let me know. I'm very much enjoying it, so I'm going to continue playing it. And I recommend trying it out yourself. It's literally free to play. There's just going to be a bunch of links in the description. Otherwise, Vintage Cube is back up like tomorrow. So I'll see you guys there.